There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Bobby Harrison, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last three starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all three. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Hey,
wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Richard.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Up and drive
He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And a dive, but he's back in there. James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner in there for a base hit.
You're up.
James ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Stepping up now, Darren James. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Hey,
get on for us here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Hey, lucky can up there, huh? No one better.
Has a look, now the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, great job right there. Hit that ball
batting
hard.
averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Let's go now. One time.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. The 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now in the box, Gregorio Gomes.
Now batting.
0 for 1
First
here
baseman.
in the early going.
Gregorio. Go.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
He's set. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The set and the 1-1. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from
nice
second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in now, Richard Rocha.
The first baseman, Richard Rocha.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Striding in once again, Ernesto Escobedo, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is going to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Reggie Soroyan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his... Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gustavo Bermudez. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Ready with the 1-2. It's on the ground out to second. James fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Ladies
Jackson
and gentlemen,
Stevens
your
been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Darren James. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now. I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in, Richard Rocha. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Got a way to square it up. Good job.
Dan, you'll take RBI.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll try to follow up a double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Come on, let it fly.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Richard
Now
Rocha.
batting,
He's
the
1
first
for
baseman,
4 for the game.
Richard
Runners on first with
Rocha.
1 down. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Settling in now, Alvin Bolich. He came
number
through with an
44.
RBI single in his last at-bat. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Smokies are on top, 5-2.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2, the final score tonight. Tennessee
Fans are
came
final
through
line
late,
score.
taking the lead
First
in the
for the
8th to
victorious
secure the
Smokies.
victory.
5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot. John Rogers, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that
pitch
one.
up there. Let's go, baby.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Peterson, the runner at second, with 1 away.
Here you go.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim
Batting
Adduci.
fourth,
He's got 3
the
hits
first
in
baseman,
6 tries
Jim
for the series.
Adduci.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Huber. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now at the plate, Taylor Davis. First chance
Batting
for him
fifth,
here after appearing
catcher,
as a pinch hitter in the
Taylor
game last night.
Davis.
Get your pitch. Drive it right now.
Weak
All right, hold it
roller
here,
right
hold it here.
side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Into the box now, Gustavo Bermudez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gustavo.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning? So stepping in, Mark Lindsay, runner in scoring
third
position
baseman,
with two gone.
Mark Lindsay.
A pause, and the 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He drew a walk his first time
Darren.
Up. Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Hey, get a good one.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point.
All right, come on now, what time? Let it fly.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Darren James, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
It really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in, Mark Lindsay. He's
now batting,
for 1 thus
third
far.
baseman, Mark
Both clubs with 3
Lindsay.
hits in the ballgame. A double play ball to second. 4, 6.
That's an out.
3, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, like you can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
On its way is pitch number 75. Late that time for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Be patient, get yours.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no. Standing in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Molina is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
No one better right now, kid.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Adduci. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. James gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Drive it, let's go right here. He's going.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Darren James, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, need you now. Your turn,
this game
kid.
is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Watch up, drive him in for us.
The set and the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and it'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line.
The final line score for our ball game.
Good innings
for the victorious Lookout.
That's
2
very
runs,
solid.
7 hits.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this
and
presentation
now,
of Marshall Chavez, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases.
Here, on the back,
down, try to limit the amount of hit.
On to second, but the throw is wide. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate, Jim Adduci. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest.
Adduci.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air
halfway,
to straightaway central. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping into the box, Taylor Davis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Popped him up.
Dig.
Ross is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits. So striding in,
Batting
James Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, make a play. Hold him right here, huh? Leave him out there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
You say you're trying to reach the sky. You could do it. All it takes is time, baby.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Garcia. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Gustavo Bermudez.
The shortstop, Gustavo Bermudez.
Comes set with the 0-1. The second, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Darren James. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Darren.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Garcia is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies lead it 2-0. Striding into the box, John Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
John Ross.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now batting. Farmer,
catcher.
A base hit in his
Kyle
first trip.
Farmer.
Nobody on. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Smokies are on top, 2-0. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Kyle Farmer.
The inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Wait for your pitch up there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Time, kid.
The 1-0 home. Line drive base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Digging in once again, Jim Adduci. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner.
Get down. Hold up here.
Try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
Now
extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded.
Now
a simple pop-up,
number 44.
And nothing productive comes out of that.
See it driving. Let's go.
He set the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Flores is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that. Now at the plate, Darren James, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Peterson at second, Davis at first, 2 out in the inning. To short.
Hold up, right here on the back.
Reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Smokies lead it 3-2.
Leading up for the Lookouts, the catcher, Charles.
One on and grounded out towards second. And there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Now
Gustavo
batting,
Bermudez.
shortstop,
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's hit on the ground towards second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark,
Fans are
so they are